Hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand. Haven't done one for a while, so today on a day like that where a lot of the cryptos are going up, I thought we are going to do another update video. So let's go right into it. We start here on the daily. We can see the Fibonacci retracement and extension levels here on the chart, and yeah, we are breaking out with Algorand as well. And what can we identify here? So we can see that we broke out of the apex of that triangle that we put on the chart here. That was a ascending trend line that we had here. We had 1, 2, 3 touches here, and we had one from coming there, 1, 2, 3 touches there. I put that on the chart, I think in one of the last videos, and I said, you know, as we get into the apex, there will be a breakout at some point, and exactly when we hit the apex here, we broke out today, and it was also following Bitcoin to the upside. So we went all the way up to the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, which was resistance before, no, which was support before, which is now resistance, and it has been resistance a few times now, 1, 2, 3 times. So that's where we are struggling currently to get through. But we can see that we didn't drop below 150 in the last few weeks. Actually, since that major move to the upside, we haven't dropped below 150, and we've kept above the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is the golden pocket, the golden ratio, at 138. And if you're wondering why I've got 0.382 here on the chart, that's simply because I have them reversed, because I use the Fibonacci retracement tool for the extension levels as well. So it's just counting from 0 upwards, but it doesn't change anything on the values. So they are always the same, and it's purely for the visual representation here. So where are we in terms of moving averages? We've made that bullish cross here, if you remember, on the 12th of September. That's looking good. Not all cryptos did that recently. So yeah, Algorand was one of them that actually did it. And we can see that we get some strong support from below here. We've got the 50-day moving average now coming up, sitting at nearly 150. 150 was a support as well. So that's an important support level. If we drop below that, I think there is one key more key level that will provide support here, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is sitting at 138.7. But we don't seem to be dropping at the moment. So, you know, for a while now we've had horizontal support here at the 150 level, and we didn't get below that. And if we take a look at what the indicators are doing, guys, we can see that we came all the way up from an oversold area, overbought area, which is no surprise then that we had some retracement. We had to have some retracement. So we came down actually to that 50 level of the RSI, actually dropped slightly below that, but it seems to be that we keep now in the bullish range. We're above 50 again, which looks good for Algorand. We can also see that on the MACD, we might see a trend reversal here. So coming from all the way up there, having made a bearish cross here on the 9th or 18th of September, we came all the way down. But it seems like the MACD line is now, before it crosses 0, making a reverse potentially, and we might get another bullish cross here, which would be really good, because whenever we did a bullish cross, you can see that last time when we had that was on the 1st of September, and you know what happened after the 1st of September, really nice. And before that, when we had that here, which was on the 24th of July, you know, that was a very nice move to the upside as well. And if you remember, we had Algorand suffering a little bit. It was lagging behind the other cryptos, was lagging behind Bitcoin, behind Ethereum, and we called pretty accurately at the time that the breakout would be coming to the upside, and it did, luckily, a bit later than the other cryptos. But yeah, that's what we identified on this channel, that we were a bit late with Algorand, but we called it out before it actually happened, and we broke above this cup and handle, which was forming there on the larger scale. Now here on the ADX, we can see that we're also making a bullish cross. We actually all the way were actually in a bullish range here on the ADX, where the green line was above the red one. And only recently we actually had a few crosses here, but that was no surprise. That normally happens when the white line, which is the trend line, the ADX line, is getting below 20. Then you have the red and the green lines crossing very frequently. That just means we are in a range market. So for the last few days, since we came below the when we came below the 20 line, since then we actually been in a range market, and we've had those crosses. But at some point now, if we continue to go up, then we will see that trend line going up as well. But it just still, even though we're making 10% today, we are strictly, as per the ADX, still in a range market. And to be honest, on the grand scheme of things, that breakout today doesn't seem very impressive on the Algorand chart. It purely represents something like a double bottom here, which is positive, you know, which is good. And we have a neckline here, I would say. You know, sometimes they're a bit hard to make out, but we have one low here, another low here, and we have a horizontal resistance line. So double bottom. Should that double bottom really break, so should that neckline really break, we can identify a target here by just taking the length of that, or the depth of that pattern, adding it to the neckline, and that could take us up to 13 to 14, and that would be pretty much, and it might work out quite well, that would be the highs that we marked here on the 19th and the 17th of September. So that would also be a resistance line here. Not only would it be the technical target of the W pattern, no, it would also be would also be a resistance level based on the prices that we hit on these days. And if I check that out again, let's take a look on the shorter term time frame before we finish the video. Let's take a look on the hourly chart if we can see anything. And yeah, as we just said, or as I just said, that we are now losing steam a little bit here because we bounce off that is it the 0.5? I actually forgot already. That retracement level here, yeah, the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level at 180. As we are getting towards that level, we're losing a little bit of steam. So it looks like we're not making a high here at the moment, a new high, but we could be on the way. You know, we came all the way up, faced some resistance, came down again, made a low here, made a higher high, maybe we're now making a higher low as well, and then moving up to that level and potentially breaking it. And we get a little bit of retracement now, because again here on the 1 hour chart we were in the overbought range. The MACD also going down a little bit at the moment, just confirming that really, but the ADX is really showing us that we are getting and having a nice trend now here, where the ADX the last few days, also on the in the last few hours, also on the hourly here, was really in a sideways move. But then it broke out because of Bitcoin, and everything's following Bitcoin at the moment. Not everything. Cryptos like Cody are suffering a little bit, but yeah, we certainly need to get above that key level. I just gave you the target. So let's see what's going to happen if that level breaks. Yes, the technical target would be up here, which is that level here, that former resistance level that we just identified. So hopefully that video was useful for everybody who holds Algorand. If you liked it, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.